Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the English Learner Podcast. I'm Anna, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tom, and today we're going to talk about something that truly inspires me: dreams and goals. You know, Anna, this is one of those topics that everyone can relate to because we all dream about something, no matter where we're from or how old we are.
You're right, Tom. Dreams are like stars. Sometimes they feel far away, but they guide us through the dark. I think life without dreams would feel a little empty. Ever since I was a child, I loved to imagine my future. Not just what I wanted to have, but who I wanted to be. I remember pretending to be a teacher, standing in front of my dolls, writing on a small board I made from cardboard. My mom used to laugh and say, "You already have your classroom."
That's such a sweet memory. And now you're a real teacher, Anna, so your dream actually came true.
It did, but it wasn't easy. There were moments when I felt lost, when I thought maybe I wasn't smart enough or strong enough, but I kept reminding myself why I started. Every time I helped someone understand something new, I felt that spark again. That's how I knew teaching wasn't just a dream. It was my purpose. What about you, Tom? Did you always know what you wanted to do?
Not really. When I was little, I wanted to be so many things: an astronaut, a chef, even a football player. But one dream always stayed with me. I wanted to travel the world. I remember staring at the big world map in our classroom and thinking, someday I'm going to see all those places with my own eyes. It felt impossible then, but that dream grew stronger every year.
That's amazing. Traveling teaches us so much, doesn't it? It opens your mind and heart.
It really does. The first time I traveled abroad, I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I was afraid of making mistakes, of being alone, of not understanding the language. But the moment I stepped off the plane, I felt this incredible excitement. Every new face, every street, every sound felt like a new story waiting to be discovered. That's when I realized my dream wasn't just about seeing places, it was about learning from people.
I love that, Tom. It's like your dream turned into something bigger, not just about where you go, but who you become along the way. I think that's what real dreams do. They grow with us. For me, teaching started as just a goal. I wanted to stand in front of a classroom. But later it became about helping people believe in themselves. It's not only about grammar or vocabulary, it's about giving people confidence to express who they are.
That's beautiful, Anna. I think that's what makes your work so special. You inspire others to dream too. I had a similar moment when I realized that travel could do more than make me happy. It could help me connect people. When I started learning new languages, I noticed how it brought people closer. It broke down barriers and built friendships. That became part of my bigger goal, to help people understand each other better, no matter where they come from.
That's such a powerful goal. And I think that's something our listeners can relate to too. Sometimes a dream starts as a tiny spark, like wanting to learn English, but later it becomes a bridge to a whole new world of opportunities. I've seen so many of my students start with the simple goal of passing a test, but later they gain confidence, make new friends, or even get jobs they never imagined.
Exactly. And you know, dreams aren't always easy to follow. There are times when everything seems to go wrong. I remember saving money for my first big trip. I worked extra hours, skipped going out with friends, and sometimes felt exhausted. But every time I thought of giving up, I pictured myself standing on a mountain or walking through a new city. That image kept me going.
I can relate so much. I remember studying late at night for my exams, feeling so tired that I almost fell asleep over my books. But I kept a little note on my desk that said, "You're doing this for your dream." It reminded me that the struggle was part of the story.
That's what people often forget. The hard part is where the real growth happens. It's easy to dream, but staying committed when life gets tough, that's where strength is built. I once missed a job opportunity that I really wanted. I was heartbroken, but that failure pushed me to try something different. I joined a travel program as a volunteer, and that decision changed my life completely.
Sometimes we don't get what we want because something better is waiting for us. I remember being rejected from a teaching position that I really wanted. I cried that night, But a few months later, I got hired at a school where I met some of the most amazing students, people who inspired me every single day. Looking back, I'm grateful that things didn't go as planned.
I love that perspective. Life has a funny way of guiding us toward the right path, even when it doesn't feel like it. I think that's why we shouldn't be afraid to dream big, even if it feels impossible.
Yes, and sometimes we forget that dreams can change too. It's okay if your goals today are different than what they were 5 years ago. It doesn't mean you failed, it means you grew. When I was younger, my dream was just to have a job I loved. Now, my goal is to keep learning, to travel more, and maybe one day open my own little language school.
That's a wonderful dream, Anna. I can already imagine your school, full of books, laughter, and students from all around the world. For me, one of my goals now is to write a book about my travel experiences. I want to share the lessons I've learned, not just about places, but about people, kindness and courage.
I would definitely read that book, Tom. I think stories like that give people hope. Sometimes I think about how our dreams connect us. You traveling and learning languages, me teaching and helping others. In the end, both of us are trying to build understanding and connection.
That's so true. And it reminds me that dreams don't need to be about success or fame. They can simply be about making life meaningful. I once met a woman during my travels who dreamed of opening a small bakery. She didn't have much money, but she worked every day, learned new recipes, and finally opened her shop. She told me, "This bakery isn't big, but it's my happiness." That story always stays with me.
That's so touching. It shows that every dream matters, big or small. Sometimes people feel their dreams aren't important because they don't sound impressive, but that's not true. A dream that makes your heart happy is always worth it.
Exactly. And even if we don't reach all our goals, the journey itself teaches us so much. We learn patience, courage, and gratitude. We meet people who change our lives. I think that's what makes chasing dreams so beautiful. It's never just about the result.
Yes, the journey is everything. I remember one of my students once said, "Teacher, my dream is to speak English fluently, but it's so hard." And I told her, "It's hard, but look, you're already doing it. Every effort counts, even the small ones." Sometimes we don't realize how far we've come until we look back.
That's a great reminder. I also like writing down my goals. I keep a small notebook where I write my dreams, even the small ones, like learn a new recipe or visit one new place this year. When I look back, I see how many of them actually came true. It gives me hope and energy to keep going.
That's a wonderful habit. I do something similar. At the end of each year, I write down 3 things I achieved and 3 new goals for the next year. It helps me stay focused and positive.
I love that. And you know what, Anna? I think one of the most important things about dreams is believing you deserve them. Some people don't chase their goals because they think they're not good enough. But everyone deserves to dream. Everyone deserves to grow and to be proud of what they do.
You're absolutely right, Tom. Believing in yourself is the first step. When you truly believe you can do something, the whole world starts to feel possible. It's not magic, it's confidence. And confidence grows with every small success.
I couldn't agree more. And to anyone listening, if you ever feel lost or stuck, just remember that even small progress matters. Don't compare your journey to others. Your dream is your own, and your time will come.
Yes, keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep moving forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. And remember, it's never too late to start again. Whether you're 16 or 60, dreams don't expire. They just wait for you to believe in them again.
That's such a powerful message, Anna. I hope everyone listening takes that to heart. Whatever your dream is, to travel, to learn a new skill, to start a business, or to make someone proud, go for it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now.
Beautifully said, Tom. And we'd love to hear from you, our listeners. What are your dreams and goals? What inspires you every day to keep going? Share your stories in the comments. We'd love to celebrate your journey with you.
Yes, and don't forget, your dream might inspire someone else too. Sometimes just hearing another person's story gives someone the courage to start their own.
So keep dreaming, keep growing, and most of all, keep believing in yourself. You have so much potential inside you. Don't be afraid to use it.
Thank you all for listening today. We hope this conversation gave you a little push to chase your dreams with more heart and hope.
Don't forget to subscribe, share this episode with your friends, and join us next time for another inspiring talk.
Until then, keep smiling and stay inspired.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.